Holy mouse sensitivity. I wonder if that's why it was so hard for me to hit shit in Helldivers. What am I doing now? Oh, okay, yeah, that's right. I just killed Istvan. Somewhere in here? Okay. No, my mouse sensitivity feels too small. Okay, there we go. Too much on me. Oh yeah, this is probably a big part of it. Ooh, but it's kind of worth it. Nah, it's not. Not for compared to its weight. I have my hose. Where the hose at?
No sign of Sigismund's orders. Maybe Godwin found something. I should go and check up on him.
I fucking killed everyone. High five. Yeah, I've definitely visited this place before. Man, lockpicking in this game is much harder than it is in the first one. Alchemy. I don't need to perform any alchemy. I'm just there with no one to blame. Why is there a skull? That's fucked up, bro. Always take the lockpick. I don't know why I keep doing Snape. I gotta chill. I also need water. Hold on. Alright, Timmy. About how many hot dogs a day are you having? Well, I should probably be wearing some sneakier, huh? Oh, I'm pretty sneaky. I told you I was sneaky. I told you I was sneaky. Oh, yeah, that's right. Dead soldier. Blah, blah, blah. Go ahead and put those points in when you get them. After performing a perfect dodge, you get a 15% attack bonus. When sneaking, your movement will be 15% faster. Ooh, that sounds nice. After 10 seconds of fast sprinting, you will briefly get a big bonus on stamina recovery. When you slow down for doop. Creeping Phantom, for sure. Tell which stolen items are considered stolen in the location you're currently in. The red hand icon indicates items stolen in your current location. The gray hand indicates that those are not considered stolen in this location. Such items can be sold to a merchant without worry, and guards won't confiscate them during search. That's kind of nice. If a guard searches you, there's a 33% he won't find stolen items on you. Your lockpicks will be more durable and last 15% longer before breaking. If you still manage to break a lockpick, once you've successfully overcome a lockpick will be returned to your... Ooh, I think that might be more useful than Thief's Eyes. And Warfare in general. In combat, you can maintain a heavy stance. When you don't, you'll gain 20% to your armor. Whenever you make a dodge, a perfect dodge, or a sprint during combat, you gain a plus 3% thing. In combat, your stamina will generate 10% faster. I think I want that one. Okay. Excuse me.
Wanted to take a look around the Lord's chambers.
Oh, there's Godwin.
I'm sure he's got some good wine hidden here somewhere.
I think I robbed this a while ago.
Nothing at all.
That doesn't sound like his normal voice.
Nothing but unimportant papers. No orders anywhere.
We can finally get the fuck out of here.
I think we have everything. We can go.
You took our things.
We did.
We have the orders. Let's get out of this accursed place. Hurry up.
Right here, bro. Show your tits. Fuck are we going?
Great. Do you have the keys?
We have the keys, the orders, and our things.
And also a rather nice sword. I suppose you settled things with the Hungarian.
Before you lot start exchanging revenge stories, give me the keys. I have to find the right one.
Here you are. Israel is dead. I killed him.
And is it a weight off your shoulders? Has anything changed?
Aye. It's a wonderful feeling. Now I just have to sort out the rest of them.
Be careful, Henry. It's understandable after what happened to you, but taking pleasure in revenge can be dangerous. And not just for your soul.
Amen.
Leave him be. He's a warrior. You could see it in his eyes. You did the right thing, Henry.
And did you follow my advice? Or did you take needless risks?
I acted like a nut. I gave him the chance to defend himself.
So you ignored my advice? Oh, dear lad. What would have happened if you had lost?
I would have reloaded
Did you
the
think
save.
about that?
A knight can't think like that.
Which I did several times.
That bastard didn't deserve a fair fight. You should have gutted him in his sleep, like Godwin said.
He wasn't asleep.
Thank God it didn't end up worse.
If you've all finished chatting, I'd like to remind you where we are. We have to vanish. Now.
Is it far? Ziska won't make it too far on foot.
I'll make it.
How should I know? I've never been here before. I think the passage ends somewhere in Apollonia, and that's a short way from the castle. There's an old poacher's camp in the rocks there, and my people will be waiting there. You go first, Henry, and light the way. I'll lock the gate behind us.
Well, let's go then. I just hope we won't get buried alive.
In that case, at least we'll have a burial with a priest.
Oh, was that one reason why I was so overweight? No, it didn't change my weighting at all. Are we going this way? What are we
I
doing?
always wondered what a hidden passageway under a castle. Depends. I've heard many things over a tankard of beer in the tavern.
What did you expect? An underground palace?
No, but maybe a maze or a bit of glowing moss. I'd have imagined
Glowing moss?
tunnel would be more like a Minotaur's labyrinth in Crete than this.
Bioluminescent
The
moss,
Minotaur
right?
was a monster. A man with the head of a fool who lived in a
I know
labyrinth.
there's bioluminescent like water plants. I don't know how many
Classical myth. I
dry
read
land plants do that.
I know a lot of bull-headed men. I don't have to read any old tales in some seminary. Right, Shishka?
Catherine?
And how did this mini tower of yours come to have a bull's head? Maybe that would explain how it happens to all those other fellas.
Well, his mother, Queen Pasiphae, had relations with the mythical White Pool, by which I'm not implying the same goes for the captain here.
Very wise.
And what happened to this Mino Bulma?
He was killed by the Athenian Prince Theseus, though I have to add he had quite a bit of help from Princess Ariadne. She gave him a magical thread to help him find his way out of the labyrinth.
Monsters and princesses with magical thread?
It's kind of interesting that a Christian priest knows quite a bit about Greek mythology.
Use it to polish my Greek.
I think I can figure out what you were polishing. Over a story where a mythical queen has relations with a
What the
bull.
fuck, Catherine?
You're a saucy one.
You're probably waxing your pole while thinking about someone fucking a cow, right? Anyway, we just met.
Oh? What kind?
God in heaven. Fresh air at last. Now, if we had a little wine.
They've noticed we're gone. Fuck. How far are your people with the horses?
Young Mika will be waiting half a mile to the south at an old camp.
But mile's not that far.
I need to rest. Suppose we take a look at Sigismund's letter. See what the bastard's plotting. Good idea. Yeah. Give me some light.
Wasn't I also tortured? Like, why is he
I am
in such a worse
Sigismund
shape?
of Luxembourg. By the will of God, the King of Hungary, Dalmatia, and Bohemia. Oh, Christ, skip that. And I therefore call my loyal ally. Sigismund is mustering his allies and their armed forces to Kuttenberg.
What does it mean?
It means that he's lost patience. And he's planning to crush the resistance while he still can.
So, von Berghoff and von Alex have gone to Kuttenberg.
Yeah. And my friend Hinek of Kunstadt is at Suchdal Fortress, not far from Kuttenberg. And Liechtenstein is in Kuttenberg too. We have to warn them.
And we have to help Capon.
But first we must get away from here. Only he can't get far on foot.
I'll bring the horses to the road. You wait here.
The place is calling with them.
You go ahead. They'll give up in a while. We'll move further back inside.
When you meet Mika, the password is Falcon. God go with you, lad.
We're looking for an old priest and 2 men. They're killers, armed and dangerous. So watch your back. Let's go.
Amy.
I heard you say you shot...
Hold on, I actually want to look at this guy. Yeah, I'll tell you.
Are you Mika?
Depends on who's asking.
I'm Henry. I'm here to... Vulcan. Password is Vulcan.
Alright. No. I'm Mika. Where's Catherine?
It all went tits up. We've got a wounded man. We need to take the wagon all the way to the passage to load him up. Where was it anyway?
We left the wagon and the horses just outside of Apollonia. The soldiers are combing the forest. Nobody can get through till they stop. Fuck! I thought we could sneak out of here. But if someone's wounded...
You don't look too good neither.
Listen, my brother and the butcher's hand are guarding the wagon. But if we don't show up by daybreak, that means something's gone wrong. And they'll leave. Someone has to tell them what happened.
Right, I'll go. Go and find Catherine in the cave. She'll fix you up. Where exactly is the wagon?
Keep heading south from here until you come across a cliff split in two. There's a broken down wagon standing nearby. Go between the rocks, up the hill, then head south. If you pass by an abandoned camp, you'll know you're going the right way. It's another mile or so past the camp. Just keep heading south. You should come across them though. We're parked a bit off the road, so as not to be seen.
Right.
Don't forget to say the password Falcon to them too, so they don't kill you on sight.
Right.
Good luck. God be with you.
And you.
Oh, get me with you, come.
Someone's lying here. Over here!
Oopsie doopsie. I can start from. Hopefully, at least after I found Mika. Mika. Yeah, okay. We're good. Huh? I think I'm stuck. Feeling pretty stuck. I am stuck.
broken wagon. I'll have to head up the hill here. I should keep going south from here.
We're like halfway there. That's insane. Little baby Jesus. Little baby Jesus. Yeah, am I hungry? A little bit. It's like the heaviest thing here. I just drank fish. What does that mean, Professor? I don't know. I'm scared. God. Oh, jeez. Really? Whew. Where do you even go this way? What do you do? Fuck you. You're going all the way. Oh. You guys are dweebs. What the fuck? Okay, fuck these guys. I don't want to even deal with them. Not my friends. I hate them. Wait, how are they just like always going towards me? Huh? It was weird. We're just going like all the way around. Why am I walking like this? Is there an invisible wall here? Oh my god.
Definitely isn't the right way.
Oh my god, there is. I mean, fair, but also fuck you.
Let's go back to the rocks. Gone the wrong way. Need to head towards the rocks.
Fucking am. Free.
Vulcan. Catherine sent me. Things got a bit complicated.
Carry straight on to Yishin. The merchant road will take you right to Kuttenberg.
But you're not coming with us?
No. I have to go back to Razik and Hanush and tell them what's been planned and what happened to Lord Keepan. It's high time you got going. Watch out for yourselves. Especially you, Henry. I don't have to come back and look for your body again.
I'll do my best.
Look, if you find yourself stuck, look for Sir Odorin of Rabosh and give him this ring. He'll help you, even if he's not too happy about it.
Godspeed!
I was about to say, how is she not freezing?
So, we finally got him. How does it feel?
I said, how does it feel? You really think get rid of me? No, dear boy. You and I still have a lot of work to do.
Henry? Are you hurt? You fell asleep. Are you alright?
Fell asleep on my fucking horse and fell off. Achievement unlocked. I'm guessing. Yep. Welcome to the Kuttenberg region.
Is it much further?
We'll reach Sukdal shortly. If those woodcutters by the forest weren't making it up. They look pretty frightened.
Maybe they were just in awe of your beauty.
My, you've got a silver tongue, eh?
Not that I want to contradict, but I think there might be another reason. Sigismund is riding roughshod over the country, so the people are cautious. I can't blame them.
If it was only Sigismund. The devil is just as bad.
I thought we'd sorted all this out. He's no saint, not by any means. But he is an ally of the king.
Right in the face! Ah!
Who is?
Just Fabio'd it.
Lord Hinek of Kunstadt, Burgrave of Snoimo Castle, a great warrior, and at this moment a guest of the Lord of Sukdal.
He's a drunkard. And a dangerous, violent man.
I'll watch him, don't you worry.
Why do they call him the Dry Devil, anyway?
You can ask him yourself when you see him.
I don't know why he's dry, but I know exactly why they call him Devil.
Can you give it a rest? I don't need you insulting him before I get a word in.
Great. So I'm to keep my mouth shut, eh?
Say what you like, just don't go bugging the devil. At least for a while. That's all I'm asking.
What is this Sukdal place we're heading to?
The fortress of Lord Pisek, mint master to King Wenceslas himself.
My word! And will a man of his stature see us?
We'll find out soon enough. But I hope Dry Devil vouches for us.
And what's your plan after that? We have to save Sir Hans.
Don't worry, we'll get to that. If it's not too late.
He's got an important
It
visit.
won't be. He's a noble.
Oh, but what's up?
I don't know. His uncle has a reputation for being a pinch person. You know him, Henry?
Yeah. Well, I don't know where you heard that from. He was always kind to me.
Oh, but that's all by the by anyway. I intend to wage war, not parley. And if I know Dry Devil, he's of the same mind.
Won't it be dangerous for Sir Hans?
It will, and for us too. But I'm sure Lord Capon is expecting that. He rode to Trotsky as a messenger to von Berghoff. I reckon he must have had some idea what might happen.
The immersion in this game is fucking top notch. And the environmental design might be unparalleled. Little things like that little path cut in the middle because people obviously would take a shortcut.
What's this? The gate's wide open.
Water, head, saddle, first thing. Understand? Yes. Greetings. What's your business here?
The blessing of our Lord Jesus Christ, sir. I expect your Peter Pisek. I'm Jan Žižka of Trostnov. I have an important message for your guest, Hinek of Kunstadt. Actually, for you two.
A message for the Dry Devil.
Well now, Captain Žižka and young Henry.
Margaret Yops.
I was about to say, he looks like Yobs.
I'm afraid your friend Hinnock is no longer here. But I'd love to know what brought you two together. But also, what the hell happened to you?
Well, sir,
Unfortunately, I'm otherwise occupied at the moment. Get some rest. You're clearly in dire need of it. We'll talk tomorrow. Sir Peter, please, take care of our guests.
yes, sir.
Let's go!
He's all we needed.
You must be tired and hungry after your journey. Follow me.
You have a very fine fortress, my lord.
I'm glad you
Yeah, you went the wrong way there, Catherine. Don't worry, I didn't see it. No one saw it.
go back to Kuttenberg. Life in a fortress isn't ideal for a man with my experience.
And with your fortune.
That gets worryingly smaller every day, Lord Trostov.
Hardly surprising if you're putting up the Margrave here.
No, that's more down to his Hungarian cousin, if you get my meaning.
Perfectly, my lord.
My apologies, but we've already eaten, and I wasn't expecting more guests. I wouldn't want to give the impression that I'm feeding you with leftovers.
Not to worry, Sir Peter. The leftovers from the Margrave's table are still a banquet for us. For me, at least. But I'm just a village girl.
I wouldn't have thought it, good wife.
Oh, you would, sir. But don't concern yourself. I don't mind it.
The last few weeks we've been sharing dry bread and stewed peas with a horde of dirty warriors. I seriously doubt that the fare you offer could offend us.
I understand. Undoubtedly, you've been through a lot.
I have no
And
food.
we've a lot more to face.
In front of me, at least. It's a little fucked up. A little fucked up, you guys.
I could go for something to eat now.
Yeah, I know. Actually, I think I have plenty of food on me. Button. I'm going to eat your chicken.
Eat whatever takes your fancy, my friends. You look like you've had a hard journey.
Ah, the journey wasn't so bad, especially compared to what came before it.
Where are you coming from, anyway?
From Trusky.
That's Sir Otto von Berdo's domain. What were you doing there, pray tell?
We were in a castle cellar, talking to an old acquaintance.
My God, how did that happen?
Simple. I'm in the service of Lord Sokol of Lamberg, same as Dry Devil. And I had a job to do around Trusky, if you get my meaning.
Absolutely. But it wasn't much of a success, was it?
Actually, it was pretty much. We even took a castle.
Well, more like a small stronghold.
And we nearly got von Berghoff, too.
And what prevented you from completing that righteous deed?
We had him in our grasp. We routed his company. And then that swine von Owlet's got involved.
I know that name. He's the commander of the Prague militia.
Exactly. And they came with him.
But why would the Praguers send forces to Trotsky?
Ah, but they didn't, sir. They weren't sent to Trotsky, but here. They just stopped off to visit von Berghoff because he was in a tight situation. And they took him along with them.
Here? To my fortress? Christ almighty.
Not just here, but everywhere where King Wenceslas still has supporters.
And that's also one of the reasons why we're here. We came to warn you. It seems Sigismund's run out of patience. He's going to break the truce and finish off the rebellion while he still has time. So he's convened all his followers in Kuttenberg with von Berghoff and von Orlitz in the lead. It's just a matter of time before the battles begin.
We've got to secure the fortress quickly, stock up on supplies, reinforce the guard and drill the troops. But I'm grateful to you, friends. Wait here. I'll have the best wine I have brought to you. Bring that red from Burgundy right away.
You might want to save some for Jobst.
I'll gladly risk his displeasure for this occasion.
It seems we both have the same opinion of Jobst, eh?
Well, that is, I wouldn't dream of disrespecting the Margrave. Where do you know him from?
I don't really know him as such. We merely know each other due to my original trade.
Yes, I've heard of you. They say you used to be, well...
Yes, a bandit. It's no secret, sir. King Wenceslas even put a price on my head once. And Catherine here, she...
I'm sure that's of no interest to the noble gentleman. And anyway, if anyone knows Jobst well, it's Henry here. You two are quite on friendly terms, aren't you?
Well, we only met once, in fact. When he came to see Lord Hannes in Rattay.
Anyway, we're straying a little from the point. As I said, one of the reasons we came here is to warn you. And the other reason goes by the name of Hinek, the Dry Devil. Where is he?
Well, he was here for a while. At my invitation.
Was? So he's no longer here? Thank Christ.
Where did he go?
I couldn't say. He didn't part quite on the best of terms.
That's quite normal for him. Don't take it to heart, sir.
I had no issue with him. It's more about Margrave Jobst. When he met Hinek, he was somewhat disturbed.
Disturbed? Why?
Well, let's say, after an exchange of opinions, they agreed it would be best if they saw as little of each other as possible. I'm sure if you're interested in the details, the Margrave will explain it to you himself.
I'd be very surprised.
What was Dry Devil doing here, anyway?
Waging war, if you can call it that. He ambushed 3 of Sigismund's supply caravans and a troop of humans in these parts alone. It made me a little nervous. If anyone found out he was hiding out here, in the end, it was Jobst himself who sorted it out. He told Hinek he had to stop because he was interfering with his plans.
Why is Jobst taking such risks? He almost put himself in Sigismund's reach. What for?
To do what he's been doing all his life. Scheming.
One could put it that way. He's seeking allies amongst the undecided lords, and winning over to our side some of the ones who've sided with Sigismund so far.
He wants to make deals with turncoats?
Alas, that's the way it goes in politics. The majority lean towards the side where they expect the least problems. Just between us, I'm not too pleased myself about Jobst's strategy, and I'm the last one who'd wish for violence.
Some fucking thief, eh? True enough. Well, have a peaceful one. I'm off.
Okay. Beat a boop, a boo doo bop, beat a boop bop, beep bop bop, deep diddle 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 diddle. Okay.
What do you think about all of this, sir? Sigismund, Wenceslas, the odds?
What kind of question is that? Do you doubt my loyalty to our king?
No, that's not how I meant it.
Henry here sometimes forgets to weigh his words, sir.
That's all right. To be frank, we all know that King Wenceslas isn't the great man his father Charles was, but that is the way of the world. History is full of kings who didn't know how to wear the crown. The blood running in their veins is more important than what's in their heads.
That's
He's not
stupid.
a capable ruler. What of it? In my opinion, kingship is above all a guarantee of divine peace. A sovereign's greatest asset is his legitimacy.
But what if the sovereign is truly bad? If he's mad, say.
I'll put it this way. Nobody lives forever, lad.
Least of all bad kings. Isn't that right, sir?
So, what about us? What do we do now?
The Margaret will certainly want to talk to you. But the earliest he'll be back at the fortress will be tomorrow. I hope until then, you won't refuse my offer of a bed for the night.
Fuck that, I'm
Just
sleeping
an
on the
offer.
floor.
So you'd let us leave if we wanted to?
Well, the Margrave did ask me to look after you until he returns. For the sake of security.
Whose security?
Good question. Yours, I expect.
So be it. I couldn't take another step anyway.
Sir, there's still one more thing we came for. Lord von Bergov is holding my lord, Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, hostage. And we also have to warn Jobst's ally, John of Liechtenstein. Do you know anything about those two?
Sorry, I don't. I didn't even know von Bergau had come here until you told me. And I've heard nothing about Lord Liechtenstein.
Which is actually good news. If he'd been caught and executed, the word would be all over the region. So there's a strong hope he's alive.
Thank you for the warm welcome, Lord Pisek.
It's the least I could do, lad. My fortress is open to all the king's supporters, even if that does make it a bit crammed.
I suppose I ought to get to bed. Where can I sleep, sir?
I had some chambers prepared for all of you. Yours is right here in the palace. Cross that corridor and go up the stairs. You can't miss it. There's a garland above the door. But first, eat your fill. All of you. And maybe you'd like to bathe before going to bed. I told my servant Susanna to prepare baths for you. The baths are in the little house in the courtyard, right next to the well.
Have a bath. I'm going to bathe my tits. Which way? I didn't pay attention to the part about the things.
Look out!
Look out, fuckers.
So I went to see my brother.
What can I do for you?
Show me your wares.
Show me your tits. That's rude. She don't got shit.
Maybe next time then.
Eat my ass.
Lord Pisek said we could have a bath here?
Yes, sir. I prepared the hot water and fragrant oils myself. And I'll wash your clothes as well.
I could get used to this.
If sir will allow, I'll help you undress.
Oh my. What the hell are you making? She's making crack cocaine. Whoa. It's blowing in my face. Is that pollen? Is that treaches?
Good day.
It's okay, boy.
God, these very much.
Super back talk.
So you got your revenge? Father, did it make you feel any better? It did. So what comes next?
Mark von Aulitz is next. Then von Berghoff.
And is that what you really want, son? No matter how many people you kill, you can't change what's happened.
It's what I want.
Are you sure, Henry?
Cinematography during these cutscenes are fucking awesome.
What? What's happening? Why are you waking me up? You again?
Yes, the Margrave is calling for you, sir. You and the other gent.
You mean Zizka?
I suppose. I don't know what his name is, but he's waiting down in the courtyard. I'm just on my way to tend to his wounds.
And what about Catherine?
That's the good wife who arrived with you? I don't know. I think I saw her with our captain.
Oh, very well. I'll go now.
Before you go, I brought you something for breakfast. In case you're hungry. Oh, have I been too bold?
No, definitely not. Thank you. Do you need anything else?
No, sir.
So, why are you standing here?
You haven't dismissed me, sir.
I'm not a nobleman. You don't have to stand on ceremony with me.
I do, since you're a guest of the Margrave, sir. May I leave?
That is... yes, of course.
Thank you, sir.